Welcome back, my friends, to your channel. Today we are going to see and talk about VLAN in networking. But please, before we start, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We will start talking about a regular switch that connects several workstations together. Through this switch, all connected workstations may communicate with each other and send and receive packets as required. However, this is not true when we talk about VLANs. VLANs, or Virtual Local Area Network, is configured to separate workstations from each other as if they are connected to different regular switch. As you may see in the image, we can see that each department on its own VLAN as if they are separated from one another. Each group is separated from the other group, and the groups of different VLANs can't communicate with each other directly. VLANs are defined with numbers. For example, we define VLAN 1, VLAN 2, VLAN 3, 4, 10, 20, etc. When we configure VLANs on a switch, then the communication among the connected workstations to this switch depend on the VLAN that the workstation is part of it. As we said, the VLANs can't communicate directly with each others. As you may see in the image, when computer A wants to communicate with computer B, they will need to go through the router, since each PC is on a different VLAN. They can't communicate directly through the switch. The main important thing to know about VLANs is that the ports are configured to be either trunk or access ports. Access port is a part of one VLAN only, which means that when a workstation is connected to an access port, then it may communicate with other workstations on the same VLAN ID, but it is not allowed to send any packet to other VLAN IDs directly. While the trunk port is configured to be part of multiple VLANs, or maybe even all the configured VLANs in a certain switch, this port can send packets to different VLANs ID directly as requested. So in a regular switch, when two switches are connected together, then any PC can send a packet to any other PC on the other switch normally. While in VLAN configuration, this is not true. As you may see in the image, both switches with VLAN configuration are connected with a trunk port in order to allow any PC on any VLAN to send its packet to another PC on another LAN through the switches easily as requested. For example, when PCC, that is part of VLAN 10, wants to send packet to PCB, that is part of VLAN 30, if the communication between the switches is not through with a trunk port, then the packet that will come out of the PCC, it will not reach the other switch and be able to go to the other VLAN, because as we said, VLANs can't communicate directly with one another. There must be the trunk port that is allowed to read the packet from VLAN 10 and then send it to the other switch through the trunk port that is also able to view all the VLANs, and then this trunk port will tell the router how to route this packet to which requested VLAN. Otherwise, if we connect, for example, both switches with access port part of VLAN 10, let's say, then the packet that's coming out of PCC, which part of VLAN 10, will go through the access port to the other switch, but it will not know how to go to the router. in order to be routed to the other VLAN, the VLAN 30. The only way to go from VLAN to VLAN is through the trunk port. One last thing to know about VLANs is that when we configure VLANs, there's something called native VLAN and non-native VLAN. When a packet is sent from a workstation that is part of a native VLAN, then the packet will be untagged. On the other hand, if the packet is sent from a certain workstation that is part of a non-native VLAN, then the packet must be tagged with the VLAN ID. This tagging and untagging allow the switch to recognize and differentiate among the packet. So to make it easy, if a native VLAN will be untagged, non-native VLAN will be tagged. This will be all about VLANs, my friends. I hope this was good enough for you. Please don't hesitate to ask any question. I am waiting for your comments, my friends. And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos to come.